Well, welcome back to the Let's Look Brad channel. So I've got two quarter boxes here. One I'd actually picked up further by Jackson Lake out by Wiggins, reason why I wrote Wiggins on there. So this is about an hour and 40 minutes away from the house, which is actually out to where I was working at today doing some survey work. And this is a local box. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to do one box for this video if possible. If we find, several finds in here, it'd be nice to hold on, do this box and then hold on to this box for later on. But anyhow, I think I was supposed to go to Minnesota here in the next couple of days. So now the plans have changed to where now I'm actually going to Oklahoma, Watonga, Oklahoma, where I've worked at in the past. So I'm probably going to go out to the Enid coin shop out there, and the local coin shop owner is actually really good in tokens. I mean, he has got hundreds, probably thousands of tokens that he has collected, and these things are actually worth quite a bit of money depending on what kind or what type you get. Especially, I mean, if you look them up, these tokens, I mean, you might have a book that's 2 or 3 inches thick for each state of the tokens that are in those areas. But anyhow, as I mentioned, I'll probably be heading out on Monday to do that. So I'm gonna roll through this box here. And like I said, if we find plenty in this one, I'll cut it for this one box. But if we don't, then I'll go ahead and jump into this one. Oh, and then too, out metal detecting the other day, I was able to find an old D buckle. So pretty cool. Anyhow, jump into it. Hard to see exactly how many rolls I'm down because it did come with quite a bit of space in the back here, but I did count them all and it was 50 rolls. So I did pull out the bicentennials here. This is gonna be the Georgia Pete's there, 1999. Now I'd actually seen a video a little while back, and it looked like they had a doubled ear on the Philadelphia Georgia Pete's there. So I'm kind of curious. Past couple of boxes, I've actually pulled these aside just to see if there's going to be anything there. And then on the first roll, I actually pulled this gorgeous 1982 Denver out, and it looked like it was cleaned on it, but I want to say that was going to be the as you see on the edge of his head here, it's hard to see on this way, but almost looks like it's just a grease strike through the way it was struck. But full breast feathers, just in good condition. And then I've got the upgrader possible, and then I want to say this awkwardly looked like it was almost proof, but it's a Denver mint, so I'm not for sure. Just gonna check with it here in a little bit. I'm gonna bring you in because I pulled this roll out and I looked on the bottom there, and it's got an S on it. So definitely never gonna have an S ender there. Don't have one on that side. It's gonna be Denver. Anyhow, I'll open it up, and if it's silver, I'll definitely bring it back in. But if not, I'm gonna keep rolling through. Well, I'm going to bring you in on a little update. I got 19 rolls left in the box there. Got quite a few possible upgrades for the album. Now, I only set these here. It's not that I'm definitely going to take them and put them in the album, but a lot of these are the Philadelphia minted ones that I don't usually get, and they're pretty pristine condition. So I want to make sure that I check my Philadelphia ones with the ones here. This is going to be the Philadelphia Georgia quarters. I'm going to check for that double ear on there. Some bicentennials on top of that. Then I bring you in too, because the S quarter that I picked up a second ago, it was going to be the Great Sand Dunes. It's in really good condition. There's the S. But also too, in that last roll I opened up, I found another S quarter. Good condition there too. Good reeded edge too. War in the Pacific. Nice. It's always nice to find these S quarters. I'm actually probably going to try to talk to my brother. He's in San Jose, California there, see if he can give me a box and send it to me. But then too, I bring you in because I looked up actually this 1998 D because I was about to throw it in the bag, and like I told you, it looked proof to me, a little proof on there. So I looked it up, and it is. I don't say it's a variety, it's just a known coin type for this, but it's a 1998 D PL proof light. So, as I say, it's got some proofing on there, but anyhow, this is, it was awkward because a while ago, before I even looked it up, I tossed it in the bag, and it was on top of the bag, so I was like, well, I better make sure I double check, and I did, and I looked as the 1998 D, I think in the grade 62 or 64 or something like that. They're like $50. This is probably going to be low AU. I mean, it's still got quite a bit of detail on there, but definitely not in that MS state. But anyhow, probably a couple of bucks for it, but definitely going to keep this one because I do not have a 1998 D there. And I showed you 1982, but this too, that's a 69, and I want to say it's cleaned by the shimmer that's on there. It's got a really good reeded edge, but has the chest feathers, all the talons and everything on it for it. The log is still there. Really nice 69. So anyhow, just wanted to bring you in and let you know what I've got so far. Gonna keep digging. 14 rolls left. Got another find. It'll be the 2020 W. You can see the preview right there. Marsh Billings Rockefeller. Awesome. Keep moving. So that last roll I was on, I think it's the 13th roll. I pulled out 2 coins, and it might be just my eyes maybe, but I guess it's just tougher to tell on the screen there. But this is another proof looking 98D to me. It's a little frosty. I mean, I guess you can tell. It's possible, I'm not for sure, but like I say, this is totally different than what the other 98Ds look like. And I do have one over here already, but this 1985 I just pulled out, so that's obverse, and that looks like a normal quarter. But the reverse, it's proofed also, and I tried looking it up. See, you can see the mirrored glare behind his head there, between his wings. It's proof also, but it's only the reverse proof. So I didn't see anything for 1985D on there for the reverse proof, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it off to the side just in case they happen to throw it on there as a variety or on there as a known coin type though. Anyhow, let's keep moving. I've got 9 rolls in the box, and I'm actually working on the 10th roll right here. But I pulled out another 2020 W, and it's in really good condition. It's basically just the coin chatter that's on there. There's no damage, no blemish or anything else. And the back of it is just beautiful. A couple of finger marks on the top up there. Other than that, there's no damage on the coin itself. Man, I mean, it is really good condition. I wish I'd have had this one. I'd have probably submitted it off to Annex from the submission the other day that I had. Let's go ahead and put that one right there along with the other W. Finish this roll up. Keep going. Well, I'm down to 2 rolls now, and I'm just blown away. So this is what's left of the 3rd roll. This right here is another W quarter. And it's going to be a 2019. It's going to be River of No Return. I mean, I don't think I've ever had 3 W quarters out of a box before. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. And then on top of that, I got 2 S's. I pulled out actually this 2022 here. We'll actually have the die tip is right there by the mouth. So that's another variety that I was definitely going to keep. I just pulled out a nice 78D, which is a phenomenal shape, especially Oh, well, it was phenomenal shape until I dropped it. But anyhow, I mean, I got a ton of bicentennials here to look through, and then, like I say, the upgrades, possible upgrades. It's a lot in this box, and you actually see what I go through whenever we set these. If you watch other coin videos or if you watch mine, but I do it a little differently. I don't look through them as I open the roll. I find a bicentennial, I check it and throw it in the bag. I'd like to stack them up to let y'all know what I'm working with. But like I said, 3 W's in the roll in this box, and that's pretty awesome. All right, let's knock this out here in these 2 extra rolls. Hopefully we get something before the end of the box. Well, that's the last of the box, and man, that Wiggins box, actually I tore off the top. The Wiggins there in Wiggins, Colorado. It's a small town, probably 800 folks maybe in town, and I'm guessing just these coins stay in town and it just circulates. I mean, just right there in town. They don't go anywhere else, and this is what you get. So it's always nice to get small town coins, you know, boxes, stuff like that from the small towns. Reason when I go to Watonga, last time I was there, I got a box of pennies and it had 65 wheat pennies in there. And I want to say I found a 1943 S copper penny also in there. Really rough condition, but it was verified by multiple folks that it was there. So anyhow, got a lot to look through right here. Let me go ahead and scope a lot of these coins here, and then check my binders, see if I can have any upgrades for my binders. And these are the actual ones I'm going to keep. I'm not going to get rid of these. So anyhow, I'll bring you right back in for the final wrap up. All right, well, I checked through all the bicentennials and all the Georgia, Philadelphia coins and so forth, so on. Anyhow, so bring you back in to let you know that I've got the 2019 and the 2020 W quarters, which is really nice to find 3 of them. Like I say, I think the most I found was 2 in the box. You got those 2 S coins, not silver nor proof or anything, but just the 2014 and 2019 there. I also have that 1998D, which I think it's proof like. I have this 1978D, the 1982D, which is in a really good condition. Not sure what's going on with that one. I want to say it's clean, but I'm not positive. Anyhow, got a 1974D, which looked really good also. Now, the 85D is what I showed you earlier in the video. It's not proof on the back, or on the front, but I want to say on the back there, it's proof on the back. It's got to be a reverse proof on the back of it. It looks just like it. Gonna get it checked out anyways whenever I head out to Watonga. And then that 2022, which has a die chip on the lip there. Now the upgrade for the album is going to be a 2003, the 2022P. The 2022P that I did have for the Salad Ride was pretty tore up, and then a 2014P. But that was a really good box. I'm going to break into that other box here in the next couple of days, and I'll bring you in the video. But anyhow, if you liked the video, like I say, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to go down below, hit that subscribe button. Y'all have a great day.